This is part of a larger pattern that we are seeing across Myanmar, where the security forces are targeting civilians in a systematic way. These are the sort of crimes against humanity that we have been speaking about. And it calls out for an urgent international investigation to get to the bottom of what has happened here and other atrocities that have been committed over the past several months. Ideally, we will see a concerted push to try to cut off all sources of aviation fuel to Myanmar. That, I think, should be the logical outcome of what has happened here. Quite clearly, the Myanmar Air Force is being used to attack civilian targets. And so there needs to be action to deprive them of the basic resources they need to operate, the kind of pressure that is needed. We can't just sort of sit back and hope that something will get better. The international community, continues to issue these statements. But, the Myanmar people have already figured out that if it's just a statement that's coming out, it's not going to mean anything. There needs to be concrete action. And ideally, this will reinvigorate the effort to try to press for an international arms embargo against the Myanmar junta. It's an area that matters a great deal to the Myanmar military because this has been their traditional recruiting ground. The ethnic Burmans from Sagaing, who are poor but proud, in the past would join the Myanmar military. This used to be an area where the Myanmar military looked for recruits. And now it has gone completely the other way. And so the Myanmar military believes that if they can get control of some of these heartland regions, that maybe they can turn the tide against the insurgency against them. So, I think in the future, communities will be reluctant to hold a sort of mass gathering of any sort, recognizing that they could be bombed, they could be attacked. The fact that they were doing this in this town indicated that the opposition, the insurgents, considered this a liberated area, that this was a place where they thought they were safe to do this. And quite clearly, the Myanmar Air Force, by committing this attack, really shows that there's a fundamental assumption here that the people think that they're safe, but the military can strike at any time. It's quite clear that the civil war in Myanmar is intensifying. There's no doubt about that. We are entering a situation where neither side is conceding anything, that there are attacks happening every day all across the country. And I expect it will intensify further.